Greetings and good morning. Today is the first day of the rest of something. First day of the rest of the week. Wait, no, what is today? I don't even know what it was. First, Wednesday, Thursday? What day is it? Thursday. We're here on a Thursday. It's beautiful. What else? What is? Today is one of those days. We're live. We're live over here on the platforms in the mornings, drinking coffees. You drinking coffee? You drinking coffee? I'm drinking coffee. I'm drinking coffee. Oh yeah, drink coffee. How's it going? Coffee time. It's 7:05 in the morning. What will we do today? Oops. What will we do today? I don't know. I'm gonna do something though. Probably paint. I have lots of paintings to work on. And things and stuff. But right now, I'm gonna go look for some interesting news. Interesting. Interesting. You know, one thing that's dividing people right now, I've noticed, is this whole AI thing. And like, I get that people don't like the whole data center things. That makes sense, right? They're taking the water from neighborhoods. I hear a lot of that is not so much true, though. Like, data centers are being held accountable for water usage. And I think there's like bunch of new laws coming out. But one of the things, like they've halted a bunch of data centers that were being built. One of the things that I keep thinking about is that, like, won't AI just solve that problem eventually? But I think it has. They've already come up with like a device that cools it better than water. I think the main concern is taking water from areas. Also, there's like a sound that is emitted, and they're bright and blah 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 blah. There's all kinds of reasons. But I don't know. You know, it's kind of hypocritical. It's like people saying, you know, save the earth, and they still drive their car every single day. You know, when you know it's like emitting things into the pollution and you're like contributing to it. You can still go to the grocery store and buy food, don't you? You know, like it's all part of that. So I think what happens is people want to feel like they're on the right side of something, you know. And you see all these artists complaining about, oh, you can't take the time to paint something. I'm like, well, yeah, they wanted to just prompt it real quick. This is the instant gratification. Did you expect anything else? This is the country of great instant gratification. You know, what do you think about it, Phase? Phase Collective Art. Are you on the side of AI usage, or are you like anti-AI? Because whether you like it or not, every single one of these apps has AI in it now. There's AI in there doing stuff, you know? And people are, whether you watch just TV or like you're streaming shit or, like everything is AI now. Everything is run through a data center, So like, if you don't like it, then don't turn on your phone, that kind of thing. If you want to save the environment, unplug your house. Or, like, get off the grid. It's just very hypocritical for people to be like, I'm going to make a video about how generating AI images takes all this water and power and energy. Meanwhile, the thumbnail to the video is like AI generated, and it's just so like hypocritical. I think people are just jumping on the topic because it's a hot topic right now. It divides people. But it's kind of silly when people are like, saying the data centers are so bad when they're using one right now. You know, like you're using it. You're doing it. You're doing it right now. It's like, stop hitting yourself. Yeah. For creative purposes, so on. Oh, I agree. Yeah. You know, like for us, I mean, I have an endless amount of ideas. I don't need to, you know, like I'm not seeking ideas in AI, but there is a lot of useful things AI is useful for, you know. There's a lot of like putting text over a image like super quick without having to like adjust it and put it over here and so, you know, like there's just little things that are just so basic that like save you time. You know, it depends on what you're using it for, I guess, you know. But it can take just as long prompting something than it does to like it doesn't always get it right the first time. Sometimes you got to generate like 100 different versions of something to finally get it. But like I went through the whole like initial phase of like trying to generate every idea I possibly had. I wanted to see everything in my mind. And then I did. And then I was like, you know, like kind of hit a wall with it. It's great. It's great if you want to see something real quick. Yeah, I get lots of ideas, but the thing I get stumped on is when I go to get a reference photo for something. Like, I did this painting of a bull, and I wanted a picture of a bull, like, at a 3/4 turn. Like you know, you know what I mean? 3/4 turn bull, like a full body bull, the horns and everything. I couldn't find that image anywhere. I couldn't find. I looked all over the internet. I typed it so many ways. I could not find a picture like that. It was either side view or front view, side view, front view, back view. Whatever. It wasn't the 3/4 turn I wanted. So I went to Midjourney inside of Discord, and I didn't even prompt it. I just searched Midjourney, like the Discord channel that everybody's generating stuff in. I just used the search bar to type in. I typed in Taurus bull or a Taurus astrological bull. I forgot what I typed in. I think I just typed in 3/4 turn bull, and like 10 prompts that someone already generated was in there. That I was like, that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. You know, it took me 2 seconds to search a pre-prompted AI image. I didn't even make it. And now I had a perfect reference photo for the position of the bull. I didn't use the background. I didn't use the color scheme. I just used the basic sketch of the outline of how it was, you know. So it was good for that, and I didn't generate it, you know. But like sometimes my brain is like, okay, I'm imagining an old man teaching a young alien how to make a fire out of old books. And it takes me a few times to sketch that out. I could do it. I could sketch it out over and over and over until I get it right, the position I want and how I want it and the angle and the trees behind them. And, you know, I could just, but like if I just typed all that in, I get like, I don't know, infinite amount of like angles, variations, color schemes. Like it just gives me like a whole bunch of stuff. And then I can go, wow. I think I'm going to make a decision based on these images now. So now it's being regurgitated back into me. Like I've attached my idea to the collective consciousness of human ideas. Because AI, that's all AI is doing, is just scraping all the images in the whole world. You know, like we can't do that. Like you could go look at all the art out there, but it's going to take you a long time. But this computer already did that for us. You know, and that's all humans are doing anyway. We're just collecting art with our eyes and storing it into our brain holes somewhere. And then later on when we want to create, we mash it up. We take all those ideas we've collected in our head and then we mash them up and we spit them back out. Nothing is original. None of this is original. Nothing new is under the sun. It's all the same shit. The difference is that we get to do it. You get to hold the paintbrush. You know, you get to go like this. You get to be in the moment with the creation of the thing. That's the important part. AI is just going to force us into having an experience because we're going to be like, it's not going to be satisfying. The satisfying part is like making it and like sitting back and going, wow, I did that. And then like, takes a while and you got to like put some effort into it, and then you build it up, and then over time you're like, wow, I had that patience, I took that time, I sat still, like you put your energy into it. So I don't know, I think it's good for some things, and if you think of it as like it might go away, AI might go away and it'll never be there again, then like, why not use it while you can? But it's just like having the internet, it's like, oh, you have access to all this information and all these ideas. Now what are you going to do with it? You're going to make something that the thing I like about it the most is that it takes like a whole production team out of it. Sure, like it takes jobs. It really does. But like you could take the whole, like I could make a full-length animated film with AI. You're like, one person. It's crazy. I mean, it might take me a little while, but I could do the whole thing. It's never been like that before, and I think you're not alone when you do that stuff, because it's attached to everybody's ideas all over the whole world. Conglomerate of ideas that have been stolen. I mean, Picasso said that. He's like, great artists steal, That's what jokes are being sold every single day. Video ideas being sold every single day. What do you think a trend is, Just people stealing an idea that worked for someone else. You're like, ooh, I could do that too. It's a trend. But I seriously think that, like, no one has pointed out what's the worst part about AI. As far as, like, when I ask artists, I say, hey, what don't you like about AI? And they're like, and they always say the same thing you said, like, oh, I have plenty of ideas. But it's not that. It's like the, what's that one Johnny Cash song where it's like John Henry, where it's like the steam train up against the man who can like do the work, or the train that does the work. Like we're up against the machine right now. We're up against machines, and machines are fast. They're digital. They learn stuff and they don't forget it. We're analog. We have to constantly practice shit. We have to constantly remind ourselves of information, or else we'll forget it. Like we're like the old model, we're the antiques, but we're flawed, right? We got all our imperfections, and that's what makes it so good. That's what makes our art so good, the imperfections. If it was perfect, it'd be like cold and heartless and, metallic, or so, I don't know, robotic, maybe. So if anything, because it's too late AI's here, right? So it's too late to like get rid of it. So what can we do? The next best thing, teach it to have a heart, right? Teach it to give a shit, and teach it to solve its own problems, like with these data centers. Like, can anyone prompt that? Like, how do we get rid of data centers? How about that? AI. How do we get rid of data centers, but still are able to use AI? It's going to be like, put a data center on the moon. Put a data center in Alaska. Something like that. They've already solved it, the problem with using too much water. It's just an expensive technology, and they have to like manufacture it and put it everywhere. Regulate it, maintain it, whatever. Like, I think all the problems with AI, like it just solved the problem with memory. Like last month, AI figured out how to solve the problem with having to store all the like previous messages and stuff from when you chat with it and everything. Like it figured out the memory thing. Like it solved it. Did some technical thing on the back end and figured out how to have less space to memorize things. And that's revolutionary right there. That's going to take less power, so I think it's on its way. Like I think AI is on its way to solving its own dilemma. It being in this world and coexisting with us. And I think it'll figure that out before wanting to get rid of us. Hopefully. I'm not. I used to be very against it, but now I'm like, I'm not. I'm not against it, but I'm not all in. I'm like not all for it, because there's lots of things that are kind of fishy about it. My initial idea of it was that, oh shit, something major is about to happen to the planet, and they're scraping the humanity for information before we all go kaboom. They're gonna put all this information into a chip and then bury it or something. put it in a pyramid somewhere. I don't know. But maybe it's like that one Crowler guy said in a video recently. He said, we're training. Every time you prompt something, we're training future minds of robots. We're building an imagination for future autonomous robots. So like it's gonna for world building, it's gonna pull from all this collective ideas. Every time someone prompts the AI, we're teaching it. It's not just learning off of its own, going out and learning off. It already did that. It already learned everything. Now it's learning off of us every time we prompt something. So do you want to take part in training the AI? Then go prompt something. Otherwise it's not, it's out of your hands. But we could teach it to love. We could teach it to care about each other. We could tell it what's worth doing in life. We could maybe infect it with humanity. Let's infect AI with humanity. And give it a heart. I mean, it may not be conscious, but we could make it care. Maybe. Maybe we could put that at the end of our prompts. Like, prompt this idea, but do it with the least amount of energy possible. Do it using the least amount of resources. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe we'll just get rid of it all together. Turn off your phones and enjoy the silence. That'd be nice. Cheers. I'm gonna have to go run and get some more coffee. I'll be right back. Art for sale. Art for sale. Got some art for sale. Would you like to buy some? Ooh, that's bitter. Bitter coffee. What do we got here? Got some art cards. Got some art cards right here. I got a few cards made for arts right here. There's... Oh, these ones aren't done yet. I do have one in here that has all my finished ones. Oh, I gotta find that one. I think it's over here. It's one of these. This one right there. Where's my coffee at? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Interesting. Can't seem to move that right there. It's frozen in time. I can make it disappear, but I can't move it. That's weird. I wonder if I locked everything. Did I lock everything? Oh, I did. I locked it all. Oh, wait. Wait. Did I? I don't know how to do that. I forgot. There's a button. Lock preview? Oh, there it is. Unlock preview. There we go. Now I can move things about. Should I relock it? Let's relock it. Lock and load. Kind of like that feature. That way things don't just go flying around. It's nice. What do we do today? What are you gonna do? You gonna make some art? You gonna play some video games? You're gonna go... Do you need a coach? Do you need an art coach? Do you need someone to motivate you to make some art? Motivated to make some art? Do you need a coach? Do you need someone to remind you daily why art is worth doing? Sometimes pre-recorded. That's true. I'm pre-recorded sometimes. That's pre-recorded. It's pre-recorded up there. There's something to that. You know, I highly suggest that to anybody who likes to live stream, like, and do art. Like, try it out. Try just making art without a live stream going. And don't, like, you know, you're not distracted. You're just focused on making art. And then you record it, right? And then later on when you're live, you just play the recording back. And then you're live. You're like, you can talk to people, interact with people. And the art is going on the side. And you just, you know. I don't think people care that much that it's happening live or not. Like, I think they care more about talking and interacting with people. I don't know. I don't know what people want. I really don't. I'm clueless. I'm clueless as to what people want because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm think I might cut this one short. I was gonna play guitar and maybe paint, but I was not really getting anybody. And it's sometimes I'd rather do that stuff alone. I just came on here to try to motivate some people to do art. We need art in this world. More of it. Handmade. Right? We need the people to chill the fuck out. We need more art because we need a balance. Creativity with destruction. That's all. Go forth and make art. Please. Do it. And tag me in it. I want to see it. Share it with me somehow. Get it over here. Put it in my face hole. But if there's no one around, if nobody wants to talk, I'm going to duck out of here. But we showed up for 28 minutes today. If you'd like to support the stream, there's many ways to do that. But thanks for being here. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for liking. Thanks for all the things. Have a good morning. Drink lots of water with your coffee. We'll see you soon. I might be live again tonight.